Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers, Facebookians. Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm doing a solo edition. If you hear Brother Aaron in the background swearing and stuff, it's because he's not getting a game properly won, and he's playing FIFA. So let's all pray that he gets through his championship game. Today I will be reviewing a book called The Orvis Beginner's Guide to Bird Watching. What can I say? First of all, the book is very small. For the price, it's made by Creative Publishing International. For once creative, they usually make their books in Singapore. I'm surprised. Usually Lion Press takes care of it. But this isn't a bad book. I think it's outdated, you know. But anyway, it talks about what you need, etc. Now, let's get down to the topics. It says forward, preface, introductory. I don't know what year this is. Don't know. You know, I'm not going to even look for what years. And this is part 1, getting started. Chapter 1, bird watching basics. Chapter 2, first things first, getting started. Chapter 3, backyard birding. And Chapter 4, birding on location. Now, I thought this book was really well done. You know, Chapter 5, Part 2 is getting the most out of birding. Chapter 5, identifying the birds. Chapter 6, getting the most out of your equipment. Chapter 7, understanding bird movement and migration. And Chapter 8, I'm not a beginner anymore, now what? Then there's Part 3, birding with a purpose and saving birds. That's Chapter 9, Part 3. Chapter 10, Part 3, Chapter 10, additional resources. Then there's glossary, bibliography, acknowledgement about the author's life list, index, and notes. Now, I gotta say, I went through this pretty good this morning. The one thing that I gotta laugh at the most is the equipment. Now, me and Aaron didn't talk much about it. Aaron's a smart guy, as you know. There's my little buddy Moppy looking for a trash can. It had the thing about purchasing binoculars. Now, I laughed because when you're talking about equipment, they're talking about spending $200 or more for binoculars. I'm sorry to say, but no one needs to pay $200 for binoculars. I mean, I could, but then I'd be nagged at by Aaron or someone else saying the money could be used elsewhere, you know. Then it talks about some other stuff. It's got some great pictures and etc. But the price, in my opinion, was just too funny, you know. I mean, your budget, you know, it talks about in the back here, you know, what to spend on. I laugh because how many people are going to be dumping that kind of moolah right here? Binocular models, economical, $200 or more. Mid-range, $200 to $750, or top of the line, $750 and up. I'm sorry, but if I'm going to do something, I'm going to be looking for something that really works good for you know, price-wise. That's why I tell Aaron to look it up on that. He'll be like, oh, okay. But then he'd ask me logically, what use would I have for it, you know? And if I paid $200, he'd be asking me to get my money out of it, you know? The other thing I found in this book that talks about is locations of where to go. We're in the desert, so finding locations for birding is kind of difficult. But, all in all, I give this book 5 stars because of originality, and 5 stars because it's Orvis. I would give it 0 stars, but in my opinion, this book is well worth it. The pictures are good, the stories are good, and the introductory. I got this book because I thought it might come in handy for me and Angela and Aaron when we go to Grand Teton, Yellowstone, or Glacier. But the price for $19 and up on Amazon, is it worth it? No. Now, if you can get it cheaper in mint condition, go for it. Because frankly, in my opinion, this book is just like I said, a good book for what it's worth. With that said, please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box if you like. Please add me as a friend if you like. Please feedback and suggestions and comments. Thank you. And may God bless the world.